Welcome to this tutorial on logical and comparison operators in Liquid. These operators are used to compare values or combine conditions. Let's explore how they work. We will start with equal operator. First, let's declare a variable. I'll name the variable stock and assign it a value of 10. Now, we'll write a condition to check whether the stock is equal to 10. The equal operator is written by using double equal signs. This operator is used to compare two values. If the values are the same, the condition is true. If they're different, the condition is false. If it's true, we'll display the message, the stock is equal to 10. Let's save the file and see the output. As expected, we can see the message, the stock is equal to 10. We also have the does not equal operator in Liquid. Let's work with the code we used earlier for the equal operator. First, let's update the operator. We'll remove the first equal sign and add an exclamation mark. This changes the equal operator to the does not equal operator. It's just the opposite of the equal operator. Next, let's update the text inside the block. We'll add the phrase not equal to reflect the change. In this condition, we are checking if the stock value is not equal to 10. If it's not equal to 10, the text inside the if block will be rendered. Let's save the file with the current value of stock. Since the stock is 10, the condition is false, and we see nothing. Now, let's change the variable value to something else, like 5. Save the file again. Now we can see the message, the stock is not equal to 10. Next, we will discuss the greater than operator, written using the greater than sign. I'll copy the structure of the code we used earlier and modify it. In the if condition, I will replace the equal operator with the greater than operator. This operator checks if the value on the left side is larger than the value on the right side. If it is, the condition is true. Otherwise, it's false. Let's change the message. The stock is greater than 10. Let's save the file and see the output. Since the value of stock is 5 and it's less than 10, we don't see any message on the website. Let's change the stock value to 15. And save. Since the stock value is 15, which is greater than 10, now we see the message, the stock is greater than 10. But what happens when the value of stock is 10? Let's change the value and check. Save. We see nothing because 10 is not greater than 10. What if we want to check whether stock is equal or greater than 10? In that case, we have another operator very similar to this one. Just add an equal sign at the end of the greater than sign, and it becomes the greater than or equal to operator. This operator checks if the value on the left side is greater than or equal to the value on the right side. If either condition is true, greater, or equal, the condition is true. Let's change the text. Save the file and see the output. Since the stock value is 10, the condition is true because 10 is equal to 10. So we see the message, the stock is greater than or equal to 10. Now that we've covered the greater than operator, let's move on to the less than operator, written using the less than sign. This time, in the if condition, we'll replace the greater than sign with the less than sign. This operator checks if the value on the left side is smaller than the value on the right side. If it is, the condition is true. Otherwise, it's false. Let's change the text. Save. We see nothing because stock value 10 is not less than 10. So the condition is false. Let's change the stock value to 5. Save again. Now we can see the text. The stock is less than 10. Similar to the greater than or equal to operator, we have less than or equal to operator. Let's modify the code. In the if condition, let's add an equal sign at the end of the less than sign. This operator checks if the value on the left side is either smaller than or equal to the value on the right side. If either condition is true, the result is true. Let's add or equal to the text. Save. Here, the variable value is 5, which is less than 10. So the condition is true, and the message is rendered on the screen. Now, change the value of the variable to 10. Save again. Since the stock value is 10 and it's equal to 10, the condition is true. So we see the message, the stock is less than or equal to 10. Now that we've covered comparison operators, let's explore the OR operator, which is a logical operator in Liquid. Let's create an if block. Let's type two booleans, true and false. In between them, we will use OR. The OR operator is used to check multiple conditions. If any of the conditions are true, the entire statement is true. This is especially helpful when you want to account for multiple scenarios in your logic. Save. We can see the condition is true. Now let's change the true value to false. Save. We see nothing on the website because both the values are false, thus the entire condition amounts to false. Let me explain 3 possible scenarios with the OR operator. When both conditions are true, the result will be true. When one of the conditions is true, the entire statement will still be true. If both conditions are false, the result will be false. The AND operator is another logical operator in Liquid. I've used an if block to explain it with the AND operator and 2 Boolean true values. The AND operator checks multiple conditions, but in this case, all the conditions must be true for the result to be true. If even one condition is false, the result will be false. Let's save the file. Since both conditions are true, we can see the message, the condition is true. Now, let's change one of the values to false. Save. This time we see nothing because one of the conditions is false. When using the AND operator, having even a single false makes the entire condition false. Now that we've covered logical operators, let's talk about the order of operations in Liquid. It will be easier for you to understand with an example. In this example, when the stock value is greater than 5 and less than 15, or equal to 20, and less than equal to 10, execute this code inside the block. How will Liquid process this code? Let's save and see the result. We can see the condition is true. Now, let's break it down step by step to understand why the condition is true. Liquid starts from the right. First, it will solve the issue of comparison operators. Is stock less than equal to 10? The answer is yes. So, it's true. Next, is stock equal to 20? The answer is false. False and true is false. Now, is stock less than 15? The answer is true. True or false is true. Is stock greater than 5? The answer is true. True and true is true. So the entire condition is evaluated as true, and that's why we see the text on the website. This is how Liquid processes multiple conditions using the order of operations. Our last operator is contains. First, I will declare a string variable. I will write a welcome message. Now, I'll check if the string message contains the word Shopify by using an if condition. The contains operator is used to check for the presence of a string in another string or array of strings. Let's save and see the result. We can see the message. The message contains the word Shopify, because the substring Shopify is indeed part of the string message. We cannot use contains to check for an object in an array of objects. That's it for this video on Liquid operators. We've covered comparison operators, logical operators, and the contains operator, along with order of operations. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials on Shopify theme development with Liquid. Also, let me know in the comments which topic you'd like me to cover next. I'd love to hear your suggestions. Thank you for spending these 14 minutes with me. Remember, time is a finite resource. Use it wisely. I appreciate you choosing to invest it here. See you next time.